Hey y'all, Ritz here with another Watcher of Realms video. We are at the Zilla 2 banner here. Are you going to summon? Newer accounts? Yes, you should. If you're really new, a 2x is probably your best bet. You can get more heroes that way and you'll just round out your roster a little bit more. Divine summons, sure, why not? They're kind of a moot point anyway. If you look through, you'll see that I pulled Glacius on the last banner, and I did not select him. It's kind of random, and unfortunately, it's really not so exciting to pull Divines. Are you pulling for Zillatu and Lord Phineas? Zillatu used to be the best single target damage dealer in the game, boss killer, everything. She was amazing, and she was in my early teams about 2 years ago. She was incredible. She has since been passed by a lot of heroes. If we look at the fighters here, Arrogance has the same range and cost and is just kind of better. Always has been a little bit better. He got a buff and is just better in general now. Valara being added to the game. Unfortunately, she is just better at everything. Do they have a new category? Yeah. So, Tactician, Valara being added to the game, she has the same range, she's cheaper. Anyone who got her probably got Moradin, and therefore her deployment cost becomes 12, which is simply ridiculous for her. I was not happy that I didn't pull her. Okay, fine. You've got Numera, who as a single target damage dealer has way surpassed Zillatu. Unfortunately for Zillatu, she has kind of become obsolete. And recently, Neja came out, who can also hit air. He can do AoE, he can do single target. He is really good, and he is very strong. On the other hand, Lord Phineas, single target, super, super good for niche purposes. Boss killer, absolutely. He's really good as a boss killer. Let's get the music going again. He's a really good boss killer, and if you look in the world rankings for Abyss, anyone who is using an Infernal comp, now it's the Poison comp is the meta, as you can see, but anyone using an Infernal comp, whenever you have, there he is, whenever you have Soul Cadence as your lord for the Infernals, he is just made better by Lord Phineas. Lord Phineas is great. You will also usually see Cetrum in there because he is a crazy good shield popper. But Lord Phineas will make the whole team over here better. And if we look for the next... Yeah, you can see it goes way down. Here you go. Here's Cetrum under Soul Cadence with Lord Phineas. Same concept. Every time you're going to have that, it's going to be probably the exact same thing. Soul Cadence, Lord Phineas, Cetrum. Here he is, Soul Cadence, Lord Phineas, Cetrum. It's all going to be the same. Why? Because they're a really solid combo. They will break the shield for you. They will get you past that 60k mark for magic damage. Here it is, Soul Cadence, Lord Phineas, Cetrum. Again and again and again, you will see it. So, is Lord Phineas worth summoning for? If you don't have the poison comp, and if you are using your Soul Cadence as your lord over there, then absolutely summon for Lord Phineas. He will get you through the Abyss difficulty really nicely. Is anyone else on down here worth it? No, she is not. He is awesome. He has kind of been surpassed now. But if you don't have Malvira, You kind of need Baron for Gear Raid 2 because he has this unyielding. Once you build it up and you get his awakenings, it becomes 12 seconds, I believe. Adds 3 seconds there. 4 seconds plus 4 seconds is 8, so it becomes 11 seconds, which is huge for that. The unyielding becomes really useful for Gear Raid 2 stages 19 through 21. So if you don't have him, you're early in the game. If you're early in the game anyway, summon on this banner because both of them will carry you through the game. Lily is amazing. Her revive is great. She is so good in that way. She was meta for so long, is meta still. If you look in Gear Dungeon. In Gear Dungeon 2, you'll see her a bunch. She's used because of the extended range. She can reach the unit that's on the far left side of the top. So she's used sometimes there to keep that unit alive, which is nice. She also is used all the time in GVG. Guild versus Guild, she's used a bunch because she revives a unit. So you drop in Torador, you drop in Brokir, and they get 3 lives. And if you're lucky, then she keeps him alive. You get that time trigger because trigger interval -5 seconds. And I believe her awakenings you get damage immunity also for 5 seconds. So she keeps them alive. Then they can't be killed for 5 extra seconds. She's just so good. They get extra attack. So yes, she is so good. Now she has been surpassed recently by Airless. And yes, I did summon Airless. It was a very lucky pull, but Airless has also this one instance of fatal damage. It's every 50 seconds. If you can get her awakenings, she becomes even better, but they're not necessary at all. Because honestly, reduce the hero's attack interval it's not such a huge thing. They become faster basically. So awakenings are not necessary for this at all. But on top of being able to revive units, she gives a global rage regen. So huge unit. She's replaced Lily in a lot of setups if you were lucky enough to pull her. So are you summoning on this banner? Niche. If you're end game, you're summoning only for Lord Phineas. For Abyss, he can also do really well if you have an Infernal comp in Guild Boss 2. He does a ton of damage and is great for that. That being said, tomorrow's banner, I think, is worth summoning on. Chance to get the Pope if you don't have him. If you don't have his A1 just restores tons of rage. He's just ulting all the time. Worth it. Totally worth it. I 100% think he's worth summoning for. Kayn, again, niche. He's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be super useful, probably for upcoming content. I don't think he's gonna be meta defining, but his cost regen is going to be super helpful. He's basically only good in AoE Arena when it comes to Arena, so he's going to be limited. He does get extra damage there. He is an Arbiter, so he will boost your Pope. So is it something worth pulling for? If you don't have Praetus, yes, he will carry you far. He is used everywhere, and he is in the meta in so much content. Now, more than ever, if you look at world rankings, he's everywhere if the game decides to load. There we go. So if you don't have Ingrid especially, Ingrid has become the meta. There's the Pope. There's Pope. Even if you have Ingrid, he actually makes Ingrid even better. There's Pope. Like, this is 400k here with Praetus. He's just so good. Kratos is actually really, really good, and he also has super high BP for anything you need BP4, like GVG. He's very good. He's in a lot of comps. He does so much damage. In Guild Boss 1 also, say Nightmare 4, top world rankings, you're not going to see him as much as you'll see Ingrid because she's ridiculous. This one didn't even have left out 2 units. Wow, just they're not rotating at all. That's just a flex. Grats to you. If you don't have the poison meta, it's actually amazing that he's not in here for so much. But here you see Lord Phineas is there. Anytime you have that comp, Lord Phineas. So, I guess the Pope is less meta now in Guild Boss than he was for a long, long time. He is in some Guild Boss teams, and I have used him very successfully to get 50k on a lot of accounts. So, you'll see him in a lot of places. He does a ton of damage. Great stuff. I think it's worth summoning. Personally, some people are saying hold all your ancients. Kratos, though, is just really good, so if you don't have him, I think it's worth summoning. I do think that you should keep an eye on your pity, because often when they have Pope, they're going to follow up with other banners, and you're going to see coming up, I'm going to guess that coming up very soon, you're going to see Ingrid and you're going to see Valderon. So if you don't have one of them, I would hold. I would just hold. That, just a guess. Just a guess. Anyway, really nice that they're doing this. They're giving a lot of bonus stuff when it comes to doing these. All of these should be very easy for you to get. Just basically fighting through a lot of stuff. Do a couple of summons. Probably 30 summons is all you're going to need there. I did a couple. Didn't get anything. And getting the skins is really nice. I don't really like the new Idril skin, her OnlyFans. A lot of people love it because it shows a lot of skin. The Smashing Pumpkin Baron looks funky. It's very Halloween, which is apropos to this time of year. Coming up, I really like Syrenes. I think they did a great job on that one. Mari's is really a good one. That one, I think, kind of fits her character a lot more. Sadie's is very Irish. It's very good for Irish if you like. She can do a lot of healing if you like, and she can, in particular, she doesn't do healing the best if she's set up properly, but she does do a lot of damage mitigation. But no one can beat a couple of ancient summoning crystals, so yes, this is worth going for. Definitely get 23 here. This should be very easy for everyone to get. It's basically just playing through the game over the next 4 days. So anyway, should you summon? Niche. I think it depends on your account. Early game, definitely summon. Zilla2 and Lord Phineas will help you. They are great. They will help you. However, make sure you're saving your summons. You got to save some. I would recommend at this point saving 100 because you never know when they're going to rerun Kigiri, Sun Wukong. They did Sun Wukong recently. They just did Dao Chen. I think Kigiri is going to be coming back very soon. I'm putting that in video. I think he's coming back soon. So make sure you're saving a bit. I'm going to be saving all of these. It is very, very easy if you have a little bit of self-control to save your summons. You don't need every hero. You don't. You need enough heroes. If you have yourself a couple of good tanks, some good damage dealers in the form of marksmen, fighters, and mages, you're fine. You're gonna do fine. I have a lot of videos out about how to do things with minimal comps, including going through all of Nightmare Void Rift. You need to get through Nightmare Void Rift. Most people can do it way before they think they can. In fact, when it tells you you can do hard, most of the time you can do Nightmare. It does not need to recommend Nightmare. I was in hard for maybe 2 weeks. It's really not crazy. Yeah. Also, if you get Barba, put him on. Just put him on. It's worth it. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys. If you need help in anything, post it in the comments. Let me know if you're summoning this weekend and how it went. If it went really well for you, you summoned both of them in a single tempo. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know if this helped you. Let's open up a chat. Let's get talking again, and let's get talking in Discord. I'm in Discord all the time. You can find me over there. I have days off that I take, but you can find me all the time, and it's very, very easy and quick to find me. Link is in the chat for Discord. I leave a permanent link there. It should not expire, so should you summon? Depends. Let me know if you're summoning. Hope this helps. I hope everyone has a great day. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I'll see you in the next one.